Yeah, and tonight allegations ranging from unethical conduct to violations of election law sparking recall efforts in the city of South Tucson.
Mayor Paul Diaz says he has filed a recall application to oust 3 city council members. News for Tucson's Jafet Serrato is live in the city of South Tucson. And Jafet, I understand you were able to get in touch with all 3 of these city council members. What did they tell you?
That's right, Sean. I reached out to Roxana Valenzuela, Brian Flagg, and Cesar Aguirre. I also reached out to South Tucson residents here who told me they don't know enough about the allegations, so they weren't comfortable going on camera. What residents did tell me, though, is that the mayor's accusations are pretty serious. Mayor of South Tucson Paul Diaz is accusing councilmember Roxana Valenzuela of lying about living within city limits when she ran for election in 2022.
She just wrote on the statement for candidacy that she lived on 26th Street.
Diaz is referring to this nomination paper that he gave to me to look at. He says that instead of living on 26th Street, Valenzuela lived on the 1400 block of South 3rd Avenue instead, outside of city limits.
And people visit her there, and so they know that she was not a South Tucson resident for the 2 years she claimed on her petition to run as a candidate.
Diaz also says council members Brian Flagg and Cesar Aguirre helped Valenzuela cover it up.
I think it's stupid. I think it's without substance. It's really a non-issue to me because I know that.
Flagg and Aguirre say Diaz's accusations are all smoke and no mirrors. They also claim that Flagg and Valenzuela buying the Arizona motel for their own personal benefit and eventually transferring it as a nonprofit to get a tax break are also false.
We bought it to house people, and that's what it's doing right now. We've done an extensive job of getting rid of prostitution and drug dealing. It's the absolute opposite of what he says.
Diaz says he has filed a recall application for all 3 council members.
What happens next is that they're given 5 days to either say that, hey, we'll resign.
If they don't, Diaz says he then has up to 120 days to collect 99 signatures to force a special election to be held next year. Councilmember Roxana Valenzuela gave a statement to News for Tucson saying, "We respect the democratic process and the right to initiate a recall." She goes on to say, "Our city struggles to pay for basic services for our people, and yet Mr. Diaz wishes to trigger a special election which will cost our taxpayers several $1,000s." Mayor Paul Diaz also says the 3 council members also want to get rid of the City of South Tucson Fire Department. Live in the city of South Tucson, Jafet Serrato, News for Tucson.